Homer Bailey on the mound for Cincinnati tonight. He'll make his 11th start. He's won 2. He's lost 4. 7.48 ERA. And one thing, Chris, he shouldn't be tonight is tired, because basically it's been 11 days since he's recorded an out. Exaggerated open stance for Velez to the shortstop. And Giannis makes the play, and a good start to this one for the Reds and Homer Bailey. You saw Velez with the open stance. You see Renteria with a closed look into right, playable for Dickerson on the line. Right into the glove of Ryan Hannigan, off the bat of Pablo Sandoval. Tim Lincecum on the mound. 12 wins, 3 losses. National League best, 2.19 is ERA. He also leads the league in innings pitched, 172 1/3, and of course in strikeouts with 205. Dickerson to first. Handle going into foul ground by Ryan Garco, the former Cleveland Indian from earlier this year.
Yeah, he does, but he's able to keep his arm up and have a consistent release point.
In the air off the bat of Taveras. And the center fielder calls for it, Rowan.
I just want to get my arm loose and then take a winning attitude out on the mound with me.
Breaking ball gets Joey Votto, and that's a 1-2-3 first for Lincecum. Ball 4. There's the first base runner of tonight's game, Molina. In that time period between the end of May and the end of June, where Justin Lear, then down in Louisville and now up here with Cincinnati, taught him that split finger pitch. Past the mound towards second base. There's one. There's the other. Up the middle, base hit, Brandon Phillips.
You got video of him. You evaluated him.
On a breaking ball, a line drive in the left, and a base hit by Vladimir Valentin. And the Reds have the first 2 on here in the bottom of the second. Runner going, a pitch in the dirt, a swing and a miss, a throw through, and a double steal by Cincinnati. Now Rosales can flail away and see if he can get them home. To third, knocked down by Sandoval. Runner stayed put, the throw just in time, and boy, Rosales went awkwardly across the base at first. He ends up on his stomach.
So it's all going to really fall on the offensive shoulders of Paul Giannis, who will come up here with the bases loaded.
Ball 4. Giannis gets his 4th RBI of the year. His 3rd with the bases loaded this year. And the Reds break through first.
Make sure that he doesn't hit himself into a double play, and then ensure that Chris Dickerson comes up with the bases loaded.
Yeah, that more than anything else. That's a fair ball down the first base side. 1 run will score. That's Valentin. Another run will score. That's Hannigan. A 2-run single for Homer Bailey. His first hit of 2009 means 2 more runs, and it is 3-0 Cincinnati here in the bottom of the second.
Well, it didn't take long for Bruce Bochy to get out of the dugout. It takes him a while to get to the first base umpire.
Tim Lincecum thought it was a foul ball. Marvin Hudson throws Bruce Bochy out of the game here in the bottom of the second.
But he's got to make contact if at all possible.
Toward right, base hit. He does indeed make contact, coming up with a single. He gets RBI number 14, and the Reds do indeed get that run in from third with less than 2 out.
National League's one of the best pitchers in the league.
Now Taveras pops it up to the second baseman Uribe into shallow right. Infield fly rule is called. Toward Uribe. They get the force out at second.
The supplemental pick and the first round pick. So let's find out about your pitching styles. Mike, tell us a little bit about your style of pitching.
Pitched against each other, but nothing off the field.
No, we faced each other this year. Did we face each other at all besides that?
Yeah, never.
That's Uribe getting the Giants on the board with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning for Uribe. His 6th home run ball of the year, making it a 4-1 game. On the field in your professional career, and you don't know whether you'll start at A ball or double A ball.
It was still a fun adventure.
Just eludes the glove of Brandon Phillips and out into right field and a base hit.
But they're really happy to get him back.
Valentine closes in on that ball to retire the side. In the bottom of the third, it's Brandon Phillips who led off the second with a single to center. And he hits the first pitch here in the third into right. Jay Bruce in 05. Late cut, a miss. Valentine taken care of quickly. And first pitch swinging to the shortstop. Renteria to first, and there's a very quick 1-2-3 third turned in by Tim Lincecum. We're through 3. To first, Votto on the outfield grass. Close, but out at first base.
And it has made him a much better pitcher, and you've seen that firsthand, Jim.
There's one chased out of the zone by Molina. He strikes out. Base hit into right center. Phillips couldn't move for that ball. It went by him so quickly, and Wynn has himself a 2-out single. Wynn is going. Throw is there by Hannigan. That ball hit the umpire, deflects out into left field. It's a base hit for Hannigan. He's on for the second time. Giannis first pitch swinging, corks one here toward the alley, but chased down by Aaron Rowand. To Bailey, first base side, nicely done by Homer. Towards center, Rowand back. He'll have room on the track to retire the side, but not so much anymore, although I still enjoy it a lot. Dickerson drifting is going to get there and make the catch, and Garco is retired, out number 1.
He's pitching tonight, not throwing.
Hard to right, but playable for Dickerson. The only real blemish on the outing thus far for Homer Bailey. Home run ball to center. Catches a breaking ball here, gets under it, and into shadow center. Phillips will give way to Taveras, and Willie makes the catch. We haven't seen hair on a pitcher like that since what, Randy Johnson?
Or Bronson Arroyo.
In the air into shallow left.
He'll work up a ladder here.
Votto, is he extending the lead? He is. A home run into the moon deck in right.
That one was well struck by Joey Votto.
Uribe toward left. Velez going back, track to the wall, and he makes the catch.
We've got some loyal consumers out there. We've got a Facebook page that has.
How important is it for the partnership with Skyline and the Cincinnati Reds?
Well, I got to tell you, Jim, not only the Reds, but FS Sports Ohio, we all do a great job. And, you know, if I could point to one thing, it's really our owners and operators out there every day. They have such a passion for Skyline Chili and just delivering a great experience for our consumers.
Got him on strike. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Hammers the first one fair down the right field line. Velez scores. Renteria coming home. Dickerson gets that ball in, and it's a 2-run game on a 2-run double by Randy Wynn. Up the middle, base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes a tying run to the plate. He will score. We are all even at 5 here in the top of the 6th on a 2-run single by Garco. Righty Jared Burton. There's ball 4. To Giannis. Shuffled to the second baseman Phillips, and that does indeed end the top of the 6th with a 4 spot for San Francisco. We are all even here in the Cincinnati 6th inning against Tim Lincecum, and he draws a walk on a 3-1 pitch to get it going. He's had 6 games this year, which he's had at least 10 strikeouts. Runner going, and that ball hit towards second. Out, out. Wow, you talk about perfect timing for San Francisco. Uribe was going to the bag to cover, and that is exactly where Hannigan hit that ball in that contest. 2 tonight. Line to third, and Sandoval on 1 hop gets it, fires it out, and a 3-batter inning for Tim Lincecum thanks to the double play. We are through 6, and we're even at 5. Now deals with a pinch hitter, Fred Lewis. So Lincecum is finished after 6 tonight. Over the head of the center fielder, Taveras. On the pinch hitter, Lewis's stroke into center, and that's going to be a pinch hit, 2-base hit. The Giants have the go-ahead run in scoring position.
They made the managerial change, and they're right back in the thick of it.
Runner's going to move up. Phillips to his right. Nicely done. Gets up and throws Velez out at first. Have made managerial changes, and both have done much better since they made the change. Washington with Riggleman. Here's a ground ball hard hit to short. Look the runner back and get the out at first. He got him. Breaking ball, and Gomes is rung up to start the bottom of the 7th inning. That's a nasty break there. Dickerson has held his own against lefties this year, hitting .257 against them. Towards center and caught. Toward the mound and fielded by Affeld. He's going to run it to first, and for some reason Taveras elected not to run hard toward first base. He's out. Here's a look at that last ball hit by Taveras right back to the mound. It looks like he just hobbles right there. You can see him grimace a little bit as he hobbles down toward first.
I don't know if that's a leg injury or maybe a back injury. It's kind of a strange thing. I mean, I don't think he would have been able to beat that ball out either way, but obviously something's wrong with Willie Taveras. He's exited the ball game. We're going to have a plaque with his likeness on it, and we want to shout out to him and tell him hearty congratulations.
Toward the middle of the diamond, Giannis is there.
But if you get this much time for Giannis, you'll have a pretty good gauge.
In the air to center, Dickerson, his first chance out there.
Tough pitch.
Got him for the first time after being 2 for 2 against Romo. Phillips strikes out. Got him.
A beauty.
Chance for Giannis. 1 out. And ball 4. And so a 1-out walk issued by Massett puts the go-ahead run on here in the 9th. Got it. Ball 4. So 2 walks in this inning have given the Giants an opportunity. Chased one around the shoulders and pops it up to third and caught over there by Rosales. To third, Sandoval guarding the line, and he makes the play and throws Rosales out at first. Trying to get it done against Howry. Hannigan gets it in the air. Shallow right. Uribe out. Win in, and it's Uribe in the bottom of the 7th. In the air to right, but playable. We will go to extra innings in the first game of this series. The Reds and the Giants from Cincinnati, all tied at 5. 3 times tonight. In the hole by the diving Rosales. Base hit the other way. Go ahead run on. Blew it by him. Runner going. Ball 4. Center field chased by Dickerson. He's not going to get it. Sandoval comes home. Wind being waved around. He will score. 2-run double. Ryan Garco. 4 RBIs on the night, and he has doubled his RBI total with the Giants in this game tonight against the Reds. Giants second, Florida third are all either having one or lead. Left center field off the bat of Uribe. Dickerson handles it. Runner will tag and score. Then a 3-run 10th on the sac fly off the bat of Uribe. To left over the glove of the leaping Rosales. Got him on a fastball. Nick slaps it down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Kicks off the sidewall. Velez comes in to get it. And the Reds' leader in 2 base hits, Lance Nix, finds himself at second base to start the bottom of the 10th inning. Dickerson is gone. Here he is at 34 in the major leagues again. Strike 3 call. Hard to first. Ishikawa gets it, steps out, game over. Game 1 of this 3-game series goes to the San Francisco Giants as they win it by the final score of 8-5, scoring 7 unanswered runs after the 5th inning. Winning pitcher in this game, Bobby Howery, his first victory of the year. Brian Wilson gets the save. Francisco Cordero suffers the loss.